everyone. Today I'm going to do my treat video. I'm sorry I look a mess, but I've been on a 7.5 mile walk today, so and I was really hungover this morning, so yes. There's quite a lot of treats to talk about, so it's probably going to be quite a long video, and it was requested by, and I'll put the name across here because I can't say it or I'll say it wrong. So yeah, and I'll just start anyway because I've filmed the intro so many times and I ramble on about treats and things, and I might as well just start and say it as I go. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video and I hope it's what you actually wanted the video about. Yeah. So, oh, there's a fly buzzing around. It's gonna drive me mad. Oh God. I'll just quickly zoom across. These are all the treats that they have between the 3 rabbits and 4 guinea pigs. They don't get treats very often, which seems a bit silly when I've got all these treats, but I like some variety. I like them to have a choice. And I use different ones for different things. So I'll just get started. I've got some information written down, where to get them and who they're made by and how much, how heavy, how much is in the pack, blah blah blah. Lots of boring stuff, and I'm really sorry if this is not what you meant, by the way, when you requested this video, if you just wanted to see the treats. But I thought I'd do it a bit more about what I think about them and what the rabbits think and the guinea pigs and whether they like them or not, because I don't know, people might be interested. So I'm going to start with the Pets at Home, the Woodlands range aromatic crunchies, and these are 120 grams, so like that, and they've got fenugreek crunchies in. They have got little carrot flavoured ball things, and what's the other one? I think the other one's alfalfa, so the darker one. The dog's trying to catch the fly. They're by Woodlands and they are available at Pets at Home and online at Pets at Home for $2.99. And my rabbits absolutely love them. They don't go as mad for the grey coloured ball thing as they do the fenugreek crunchies and the carrot flavoured ones, but they still eat them. They've never turned their noses up at them, so I like them and I always buy them. And in their treat box, which is in the shed, I've got 2 of these purple boxes, which just have an airtight lid. It's a lunch box, and it's full of treats so that I don't have to keep going to the plastic storage thing to get treats on a night. So this is what will be in full in the shed all times, and then I just top it up from the other bits and bobs. So as you can see, that's full of aromatic crunchies, and I tend to to have a full bag in so that if I run out, I've got spares and things like that, because I'm very sad. And then next I'm going to go on to talk about the Carrot Patch crunchies. I had to get rid of the fly because it was driving me mad, so I had to stop the camera. So yeah, the Carrot Patch crunchies, they are a 200 gram bag from Pets at Home, and they're on Pets at Home online, and the carroties are available in some pet shops as well, the rosewood ones, and I think you can probably get those online as well. I don't know how much the carroties are, but I know that these at Pets at Home are £2.50. And then next, feet going to sleep, I'm going to do the crunchy flowers. Now I haven't got really much to say about them because these are new, and I only bought these with Purcell bunnies the other day, so my rabbits on guinea pigs haven't tried them yet. I haven't had a chance. And you get 270 grams in the pack. They are strawberry and honey flavour. The by Woodlands again. You get and I think they were either $2.99 or $3.99, but I can't remember, and I don't think. Hang on. I don't think I've got the receipt. I do. Should have been a bit more organised. £2.99. So that's those. And then next on the list is the carrot / flower garden. You can get it in two. This is the carrot one. I've put this in treats. I've also included in this video like the basically anything edible that isn't the pellets and the hay, because I see that as a treat. Like even though this isn't something you could just give them quickly, like a fenugreek crunchy, obviously it's a lot bigger, it's still like a treat for them. So I've included bigger things as well. So this is, that won't come out, it's 140 grams. Around the edge it is cereal, parsley, seeds, carrot, blah blah blah, and obviously the middle's got like the dried carrots in it, and in the flower one it's dandelion flowers. And my rabbits love these. They don't get them very often. I've had this quite a while and I still haven't given them it, because they do just pig out and eat the whole thing. So they do just get them like few and far between. And that is £2.99 in Pets at Home. Next is the mini alfalfa bills, which are there, and they look like that. I'll just zoom out. They look like this. You can actually like break them up into smaller bits quite easily, but just not with one hand, if you don't want to give them such a big one. They are 500 gram pack from Pets at Home, but you can also get them, I think you can get them in like other ranges as well. I'm sure I've seen like another, maybe is the rosewood one. Sun-dried alfalfa hay, 100%, and that's it. Like just little cubes of alfalfa hay. And obviously they're not, like, animals shouldn't have too, like rabbits and I think guinea pigs as well, shouldn't have too much alfalfa. My guinea pigs won't touch these at all, not interested. The rabbits, they'll have a nibble at them, and if I leave them in there long enough they'll eat them, but they won't go mad for them like they would a normal treat. So yeah, they are £3.99 for that bag as well from Pets at Home. Next up is the Sunshine Munch. I apologise that it's in this horrible blueberry popcorn tub thing. I would not advise the Vita-Treat popcorns at all. They do them in blueberry, they do them in strawberry and a few others. I've still got this from when I had rats, and I used to get those, the rats, the popcorn, simply because they haven't got such delicate like digestive things as the rabbits. Like they can eat a lot more different things, even though, saying that, I don't think it was probably very healthy for them either, and I wouldn't really recommend the really sugary unnatural treats like popcorn to anybody, really. I can't get the lid off. Right, so this is the Pets at Home Sunshine Munch, and it looks like that, and it's just pieces of carrot, oops, and pieces of corn, like dried. So this is for the guinea pigs. I don't really give this to the rabbits. I often pick a little bit of the carrot out for the rabbits, but I'm not keen on giving them like the corn. So what was I going to say about it? It comes in a packet of about 200 grams, but I chucked the packet out because I put it in the little tub. And in Pets at Home in the store it's £2.99. So that's that. So then next up is the Woodlands Mineral Stone. I haven't got that to show you because, stupidly, even though I knew I was putting this video up, I filmed it's another one, like another treats video the other day before I like found a lot of the other stuff and added like the bigger things in and gone and into a bit more like with the prices and things like that. It was a bit of a rubbish video. It was really quick. So before I did that, I'd filmed this mineral stone and then I gave it to the rabbits and now it's gone. But it's from Pets at Home. You can look at it, like look it up on the website. It comes up and it's just one Woodlands Mineral Stone, 100 grams. It's from Pets at Home and the Pets at Home online have got it, and it's £3.9. And it is just sort of like a natural sort of stone, rectangle, not massive, and it's got like dried flowers on the top. So yeah, my rabbits did like it, but really only picked the flowers off the top and then nibbled the rest for a few days, and it made a mess, like sandy, like stuff it left behind. So I chucked the rest of it out, but they did have a good like nibble on it. And then next up is Veg Patch Snacks by Woodlands, which is these things, and it's parsnip and beetroot. And none of my animals like it. They hate it. They won't touch it. I've even mixed it in a forage box and they're still left every single little bit of it. So it's 125 grams. What else was I going to say about it? Oh, I couldn't find these on the Pets at Home website, so I don't actually know how much it was, but I would hazard a guess about it being about £1.99 to £2.15ish, because that's usually what the other Woodlands things are about. So yes, but they don't seem to really like them. I don't know whether it's because it's healthier, because it's just dried vegetables. Next up is the stuffed wood roll by Woodlands, 100 grams from Pets at Home, and you can get it in parsley flavour or carrot flavour. This is the parsley flavour one, and it's just full of like the parsley and seeds and things. And the carrot one is like, well, obviously orange inside, carrot mixed with something else, probably like these seeds or something like that. Mine absolutely love these, especially the carrot one. I find that they'll keep gnawing at the carrot one until they've completely got all the stuff out. It only took them a day to gnaw all the bark off it, have a really good gnaw and get all the middle out, apart from a tiny little bit which they dropped in the water bowl and then it fell out. But the parsley one they've got has been in there for quite a while and still got some of this stuff in the middle. And the guinea pigs have got one each, but they don't seem to, they bothered with it at first, but they don't seem to now. So I'm going to get the guinea pigs a carrot one and see what they think of that, because they've got the parsley one each at the moment. So yeah, that is that, and it is, I think it was about £3.9 for that, but I couldn't find it on the website to check. Next up is the apple and blackcurrant forage. That's by Woodlands too. You get 122 grams, and that's from Pets at Home. And I couldn't find this on the 120 grams. Sorry, I couldn't find this on the website, so I couldn't find the price. But I think it was about £2.35 ish, and it's just dried blackcurrant leaves and apple twigs inside. So that's quite good, and that is quite healthy as well. Obviously it's not as it's quite natural. Next is the Burgess Nature Snacks, and now I can't find them. Oh, here, and it's the sort of paper looking things with the hay / grass dried stuff in the middle. Rolled grass with mint, this flavour, and you get 4 in the pack, 25 gram pack, and it's £1.99. But I have seen them elsewhere. I got these from my local pet shop. I have seen them elsewhere, and on Pets at Home website they are actually £2.59 £2.69, sorry. So they do vary in price. You can actually get them from most pet shops around where I am from, and online at a lot of places too, including Pets at Home. Then the Burgess apple bits, which are, which are these, which I use to put in treat balls because they're really handy. They're just perfect size for the treat ball. I have no information about them because I can't find them on the internet. But I think they're about £1.99. They come in a bag a bit like these, but smaller, and it's obviously the XL range. So, but yeah, I think they're about £1.99 in most places. Next up is the Pets at Home apple strudel biscuits, which I got that. This is an empty packet there, and they look like this on the top, and then the green in the middle, and they're quite hard. So that's what they look like, and you get 120 grams, and they are £1.99 from Pets at Home, and you can get them online at Pets at Home too. And then there is the Wag carrot sticks, which are these, and they look like that. Just a little orange little stick. I think I paid £1.99 for those, and the beetroot sticks also, which my animals don't like, but they were £1.99, and they're by Wag as well. And then also the Wag carrot, I can't remember what they're called, carrot biscuit or something. They were also £1.99, and the rabbits did love them. I think I've only got one left. So they did like those. And then the only other two Wag things are the Wag, what are they called? Carrot and apple bakes. This is the carrot one, and this is obviously the apple. The green one's the apple one. Darker one's the apple one. These were both like £1.99 for each, like separately. The carrot ones were £1.99 and the apple ones were £1.99. So that's that. And then these are some pellets, which are like the Fibre First, but it's I got them from the vets anyway, and the rabbits actually really like them, and obviously they've got quite a bit of fibre in because they're very, you can see bits of hair and things. So if Flora's a bit off, I try and give her these to perk her up a bit, try and get her to eat them as treats instead of like less natural nice things. Next on the list is the guinea pig fruit sticks by Pets at Home, and they are £1.99 and you get 2 in a pack. And you can get those online also, and obviously there's so many variations of those. Most places sell them, and the Pets at Home Woodlands range do some really nice ones, and I think they are dandelion and something flavour and carrot and apple or something like that, and they're really natural and really nice, and they're about £2.69 each, I think, for 2 in a pack. Next is the fenugreek crunchies, which are here. If you just want to buy those on their own without the aromatic crunchies, you can, but the only place I can find them around here, where I live, is on the Hay Experts online, and they are £2.39 for 200 grams, and they are by Rosewood. Naturals range. But I think some Pets at Home actually have them, but nowhere around here sells them, so it's just on the internet. Now, on the top of the apple bits is the dried carrot and dried apple and whatever that is, like dried fruit basically. mostly apple and carrot. In fact, I think it is only apple and carrot, and that's also actually by XL, and that was £1.99, and I got that from a place called Feed'em, which is near us, but it does have a website, so I don't know whether it delivers like all over or what, but yeah. Then back to Pets at Home again, and the apple and biscuit dairy, which is like bits of apple on a funny thing, and it's got a tie at the bottom to tie up, and that was, I think that was about £3.99, so it's not cheap, but mine loved it. Oh, the wire's in the way. And then dandelion and blossom millet. The rabbits have had this before and they really liked them. I snapped them into like 3 and give them a little bit each, so they didn't have like the whole one to one or anything like that. And they were £2, about £2.50 or something, I think. That was an old treat which is gone now, but it was the festive treat from Wilkinson's, and the guinea pigs really liked that, so I thought I'd just keep that to show you, because I'd have thought it'll come back out at Christmas time. And next is the dental chewing treat with alfalfa and parsley stuffing. So it's alfalfa and parsley in the middle, and a stuffed pasta, it says. So I was umming and ahhing whether to try these or not, because I didn't read the back. I only read the front when I bought them last time, and when I read the back and it said stuffed pasta, I didn't really know. But I thought, right, well, I'll try it, because someone said they give them to their rabbit and it was fine. So I give one to the rabbits between 3 rabbits, and I give one to the guinea pigs between like 2 guinea pigs each. And they all really liked them, so I'm not going to feed them very often, but I got another packet in to have them spare because they all did like them. And they were £1.99. Next up is this toothbrush, which is a mineral lick, like a mineral chew, and it has got something stuffed in the end, which, if I remember rightly, is something like parsley. And I think these were about £1.69 for 2, a green toothbrush and a pink toothbrush. They don't really need the mineral stones, but mine really liked chewing on them, and that was just left over from when they had the other one. Where am I up to? Oh yeah. Ooh. This carrot, like the wooden carrot, and the little treats that go in it, I thought I'd do it just on obviously the little treats. It's the fruit treats, real pineapple treats with juicy fruit flavours, and you can get a packet of the refills. You don't have to buy the carrot again, you can just get a packet of these sort of, they look like fruit pastel-y type things. I don't imagine they are very healthy, they've just got pineapple sugar and artificial flavours in, but for a treat once in a while, like, they aren't too bad, you know. It's not like you're feeding them every day, it's just as a treat, and if you put them in here they have to work to get it out anyway, so that's good. I think this was about £1.99 as well from Pets at Home. And then in the same brand, by Pet Brands, is the Double Act, the 2-in-1 dental chewing treat, and you get 5, and they've got parsley. Oh, the dogs are barking. Parsley stuffed in each end. So they are quite good, and they've got a really long shelf life, which won't focus, but it says December 2014, which obviously is quite long because we're only in 2012. So where was I up to? I'm sorry about the dogs. There's like either someone coming up the path or there's someone at the door. Might be my mother. Next up is this tin, and it has in it a variety of different things all mixed together. Oh my goodness, sorry. This, oh, someone's just put something through the letterbox. This is a hay cookie, which is just from the Wilkinson's range, not the Pets at Home ones. The Wilkinson's ones, I can't remember how much they are, but like at the time they were cheaper than the Pets at Home, and I wanted to try them before because I didn't know if my animals would bother with them, and the rabbits actually do quite like them. So I've broken half of one up on top of this forage, so if I just move that out of the way, and underneath here is the is it XL? Can't remember. Yeah, XL, and it's the mountain meadow herbs and flowery things, and the country garden herbs, and it's got like little blue flowers, lots of leaves and stalky bits, and all sorts of stuff in there. There's like loads of mixtures, and I mix it together so that they're getting like the mountain meadow and the country garden all mixed up, so it's like more variety. And I also have some dandelion and green oat from Wilkinson's in a different tin, which I also sprinkle in with this, but it wouldn't fit in the tin. So I still class that as a treat, even though it's really healthy, and it's actually quite a good treat to give, like foragey stuff, because I think it's got quite a lot of fibre in it, with like the leaves and things. I know that this one says 30% crude fibre, so that's good. And these will have like quite a lot of fibre in as well, being all like natural. Obviously you can also count your own forage if you go foraging and dry it out, or even if you give it fresh. I mean, it's still nice, isn't it? And it might be part of the daily diet, but it's sort of, if it isn't, then it's like a bit of a treat. But you can, like, there's so many different types of treats, and like this is just a few really. There's probably a lot more. But these are the ones that I personally like choose to buy like over and over again. And my gosh, this like is 23 minutes long, and it's all about treats. I'm so sorry. So yes, I'm gonna try and shut up there. So I hope that is what you wanted. They are all, like I said, these are all just the treats that I choose to rebuy time and time again, like when I run out. And all, like the rabbits and guinea pigs, like all of them except where are they? Oh, you can't see them. Except the veg patch snacks. They do not like them, and I haven't tried them with the crunchy flowers yet, but they look like the same sort of consistency as a fenugreek crunchy, so I'm sure they'll like them. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and thank you for the request. And I've had a request to do a video on cleaning the animals out, which I will get done maybe tomorrow. But if anyone's got any other requests, then leave them in a comment below. So thanks for watching. Totally forgot to mention when I was putting these back in here, this is the treat bar from Wilkinson's, which is, I think it's only 50p, and this one is a Harvest Munch by Johnson's for rabbits and guinea pigs. It's actually not for my rabbits, for the guinea pigs. Whoa. It's got like a hole in the middle, so you can put string or something, or one of those clips that clip it on to the bars. And I think that was about 99p, and that was 50p. And obviously they're not very healthy, but as a treat only once in a while, like I'll put that in, but only for maybe an hour. And you can see they've only just sort of dented this corner. So yeah, but I forgot to tell you about those. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching.